The city of Buffalo, New York, and I think the entire country, is mourning the 10 lives lost after Saturday's mass shooting.
18-year-old Payton Gendron is in custody, charged with first-degree murder. Officers say he was armed with an assault rifle and dressed in tactical gear as he used a helmet camera to live stream the shooting. Police believe he was in the area for at least 24 hours before the rampage, and he chose that grocery store because it's in the black community.
The evidence that we have uncovered so far makes no mistake that this is an absolute racist hate crime. It will be prosecuted as a hate crime. This is someone who has hate in their heart, soul, and mind.
So joining us this morning is Dr. Aaron Smith, assistant professor at Temple University in the Department of Africology and African American Studies. And we also have attorney Rocco Cipparone. Thank you both for joining us.
We always use the term open and shut case. I mean, this guy wrote 180 pages about what he wanted to do, and then he did it.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. This is really a roadmap. His manifesto is a roadmap to his state of mind, which hate crimes are normally more difficult to prove because it's an extra element for prosecutors. Here, I think it's going to be very easy. He mapped out his intent, not only in his manifesto, but he had 200 miles to drive to think about this, make a U-turn if he wanted to. So he's going to have a tough time. His lawyer's going to have a very tough time defending this case.
And then on top of that, it sounds like this could be domestic terrorism, or what other charges would they throw on there?
There's a lot of charges. I think that not only will the state look at murder, but the feds are going to look at domestic terrorism. They're going to look at the federal hate crime statute, which is fairly straightforward. If you commit bodily injury and cause someone's death because of their race or some other protected class, you're going to spend your life in federal prison.
Plus, it's live streamed. He had a camera on his helmet that is really vivid, by the way. And at one point, it shows a white person, looks like they were an employee of the grocery store. He points the rifle at him. The guy's cowering on the floor. And he realizes it's a white guy.
He says,
and he goes, oh, sorry, and then goes out and kills some more people.
It's another crucial piece of evidence for prosecutors. The fact that he intentionally avoided shooting white people is another easy way to prove the motive in combination with everything else, including the basic inscription or whatever was engraved on the rifle that was a racial epithet, as I understand it. Motive here is not going to be difficult to prove.
And his manifesto was so detailed, it sounds like he had other plans too. And I mean, down to the hour, he listed out everything that was happening.
It was really so detailed. You rarely see that kind of, breakdown and roadmap, and it's really going to be the crux of the prosecution's case. I would, if I were the prosecutor in that case, I'd have that thing front and center throughout the entire trial if it gets to a trial, which I doubt it will.
Do you think, though, that they will try to bring up in court, mental instability or, the mental health issues?
That's probably the only defense he has. It's not going to be a good defense, again, because of the time it took him, the methodology and the detail in that manifesto, for example. I didn't read the whole thing, obviously, but I got a pretty good look at it. It's so minute by minute, and it took him so much time. It's going to be hard. The standard is very high for an insanity defense. He's not going to be able to make that.
He was talking about how he was going to shoot them, then circle back and shoot them again.
Exactly.
Just detail. 180 pages.
When you have that kind of presence of mind, proving an insanity defense from the defense perspective is going to be impossible, in my opinion.
All right. Thank you both.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yep. We'll be right back.